Inside the cathedral, the air tightens around Maeve. The cathedral walls appear as ribs, cradling the unraveling of Maeve. Maeve's skin begins to unspool into delicate ribbons. Maeve begins to unravel, offering her secrets like a prayer. The Lanternborn stands in silent command, engulfed by her own shadow. Her fingers plunge deep into Maeve's throat, a gesture of ruthless extraction. She pulls, wrenching something unseen from Maeve's very being. It is not breath that escapes, but a fragment of Maeve's stolen soul, a filament of self, vibrating with the echoes of stolen names. Motherworm watches, enthroned in a display of terrifying majesty. Her voice echoes through the cathedral's arches. Do you see what you were never meant to carry? Maeve's jaw drops open, a horrifying crack echoing through the cathedral. Her jaw cracks further, the sound sharp and sickening. A molar dislodges, falling from her mouth. The Lanternborn grips her tighter, a silent threat. Maeve declares defiantly, I have swallowed worse, drown me if you dare. The Lanternborn's fists contort grotesquely, a horrifying omen in the sacred space. Maeve collapses to the cathedral floor, her fall echoing in the vast emptiness. The Lanternborn's blade inches closer, a harbinger of impending doom. Motherworm extends her arms, a gesture of acceptance or madness. The cathedral's mouth stretches wide, teeth shifting like piano keys tuning to sorrow. Gums weep with melody. The jaw hinged wide enough to birth the world. The floor tears open. In the cathedral's depths, a dark entity begins to rise, its emergence heralded by unnatural movements. Bone gives way as the creature's ancient hunger reshapes its form. Arms, marked with the echoes of the past, ascend from the depths. The chest rises, a canvas stitched with the faces of Maeve's failures. A recursion takes shape, its very essence a haunting reminder of Maeve's deepest regrets. In the cathedral, a figure stands in the ethereal glow of stained glass. It wears her father's grin, her mother's hands, Revan's hollow eyes. This is the Lanternborn, but something is terribly wrong. It begins to open its mouth. Inside 1,000 mouths. Inside, though surname, broken, rewritten, broken again. The Lanternborn spins, blade raised, ready to strike. Maeve gasps, her lungs burning with the taste of salt. Her heart falters, then surges back to life as she rises, finding her voice. I was never meant to survive you. The recursion convulses, its essence faltering. Motherworm's laughter reverberates, shattering the cathedral's sacred silence. The Lanternborn's scream pierces the chaos, a cry of pure desperation. A blade of ethereal light descends, aimed at the core of memory. The narrator declares, the blade kissed the recursion's mouth, split its 1,000 mouths into silence. Maeve journeys into the unknown. She ventures through recursion's mouth, a passage of no return. She passes through the wound, an opening into the abyss. She traverses the marrow-made door, leaving humanity behind. Beyond lies an alien world, devoid of human touch. No presence awaits her, only the stark emptiness of the unknown. A boundless field unfolds, adorned with countless lanterns, each bearing a distinct flame. Each lantern flickers, its flame shaped like a Namia tribute to those lost, now illuminated in memory. Amidst this ethereal expanse, one flame waits patiently. That flame belongs to her. Maeve whirls around, her eyes burning with the raw power of ash and despair. Motherworm bows, a colossal gesture of surrender echoing across the silent lantern field. The Lanternborn remains motionless, its blade glistening with an otherworldly luminance. The recursion wavers, its form contorting as reality itself yields to Maeve's command. In the hushed expanse of the lantern field, Maeve extends her hand towards the flame, a moment pregnant with destiny. The air vibrates with silent anticipation, the only sound the soft dance of light from the myriad lanterns. Maeve's resolve hardens as she declares, I was never meant to survive you, but I was always meant to end you. A chorus of light erupts as the lanterns begin to sing, their voices weaving through the night. The song is not a melody, but an intrusion, resonating deep within marrow and muscle. Maeve feels it enter her, the sound resonating, twisting. Her body arches as the sound intensifies. Blood threads its way upward through her veins, a visible surge of power. The flame waiting in the field pulses with growing intensity. Maeve's fingers pause, a breath away from the lantern. A flame sparks in response not of light, but of shared memory. The warmth is not of comfort, but of inevitable reckoning. Motherworm's groan echoes, signaling the impending conflict. The Lanternborn advances, their declaration cutting through the air. There is no door left. In the lantern field, Maeve's smile cuts deep, a wound barely healed. She presses her palm into the lantern's flame. Flesh meets fire yet, inexplicably, there is no burning. Instead, a bloom of light erupts, and the skin splits in fractal patterns. Light spills upward, illuminating her face with an otherworldly glow. The cathedral echoes with the final breaths of Motherworm, her grand wings now a symbol of defeat. The air crackles, and Motherworm whispers, "Little witch, lantern carrier, thorn in the womb, you were always mine." Maeve turns her head slightly. The flame in her palm flares brightly. "No, I was always my own." The cathedral floor buckles and cracks, signaling the terrifying arrival of Motherworm. The cathedral folds inward, collapsing upon itself as Motherworm's power intensifies. Lanternborn moves, stepping beside Maeve, his blade lowered in anticipation. Together, Maeve and Lanternborn watch as the sacred space crumbles around them. The last trace of Motherworm vanishes, her knowing smile lingering before fading into nothingness. Her smile hints at beginnings within endings, absence as fertile ground. Maeve grips the flickering flame tightly, her fist clenched. The lantern field bows in unison, responding to Maeve's action. The Lanternborn's blade turns to dust and vanishes with the light. Maeve and the Lanternborn walk together, venturing deeper into the unknown. They move not forward, not away, but through into the space where ruin learns how to bloom. Behind them, the world they knew fades, its memories dissolving into the ether.